Lionel is with us from Happy Tunes, and something that Lionel is a part of in the summer is Maine Kayak Expeditions. And tell us a little bit about Maine Kayak Expeditions, and why would we want to sign up?
Maine Kayak Expeditions, well, everything needs a name, therefore Maine Kayak Expeditions, but it's really, it's very low-key, small outfit. I've had the good fortune of doing wilderness trips and leading wilderness trips a little bit everywhere throughout the world, actually, for the past 25 years or so. Now with the winter being so busy with Happy Tunes, I have less freedom and flexibility to do those wilderness trips. Therefore, we concentrate more on Maine-based trips. Maine's fantastic. There's some terrific venues there. Our focus is more on the wilderness trip concept, using either whitewater kayaking or ocean kayaking. So they're trips that range from 1 to 3 weeks in length. They're all self-supported, and they aim, of course, at bringing together, it's mostly youth, it seems, small groups of youth with the concept of packing everything out, setting an itinerary, and learning how to both live together as well as achieve our daily goals moving along throughout the period of the trip. It's very, very powerful experiences.
Now, you said you're using sea kayaks for some of this, and you're also doing some whitewater as well?
Right. With sea kayaks, sea kayaks, you think about the Maine coast, of course, which is fantastic. There's a trip that I'll mention now because there are openings on this trip that caters to a younger age group, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, that we actually use our local resource here. We use Flagstaff Lake, which is fantastic for an introduction to wilderness tripping, that concept of packing everything, camping, self-supported model. It's a week-long trip, and in this particular trip, although it's flat water and lake, we happen to use sea kayaks. The other model that we do is with whitewater kayaking. It's more instruction intensive. These are usually longer trips. And as you might imagine, a lot of fun. A lot of skiers will tend to enroll in those programs
because of the thrill.
The thrill, the concept of setting a line, glide, balance.
What kind of rapids are you taking people in? What kind of category of rapids do you actually explore? Does it depend on the group?
It actually doesn't depend on the group. It's all the same. So these are usually never-evers. They've never done any whitewater kayaking. One of the trip that currently has openings will take place, let's see, the first 2 weeks of July. And we'll go for 2 weeks on the Rapid River, that's body of water that connects the 4th and 5th lakes in the Rangeley Lake section. So it's really, as a crow flies, not very far from here, yet very remote. It takes about 3 hours to get in there. And the system here enables us to basically, again, in that wilderness trip concept of setting up in the woods, starting with flat water and then progressively working to moving water, class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 whitewater. So it can get pretty intensive, but of course that's skill dependent on the participants.
So it's a gradual thing. So if you're taking someone out there, they don't have to have the necessarily be an expert kayaker to enroll in this.
That's right. First and foremost, again, it's the concept of the wilderness trip. We just happen to use as an additional tool, and it's a very powerful one. In this case, whitewater kayaking.
You know, you can't take a lot of cargo on a kayak, so it must be pretty challenging to pack just the right things for that trip.
Yeah, you're right. For sea kayaking, we're able to, with good planning, put everything into the kayaks. You can think of the canoe is kind of the bus. The sea kayak is that more profiled, maybe suburban. You got to pack things a little tighter in there, but you can get there pretty efficiently. With whitewater kayaking, no, we actually pack in canoes to be able to bring in all of our gear, and then we'll actually base camp at various spots on the river.
Oh, that must be a lot of fun. Great experience.
It's very, very powerful, fantastic.
Now, how would someone get involved in the Maine Kayak Expeditions if they were interested?
So the connection there is through Happy Tunes. So you can call 235-TUNE at Happy Tunes or email us. The common link seems to be all the participants, although they don't know each other more often than not, tend to have that Sugarloaf connection, that Happy Tunes connection. So it's all done through Happy Tunes.
That sounds great. And if you want to get more information, give Lionel a call and sign up for Maine Kayak Expeditions. I got to believe it's a fantastic experience, and you'll leave with a great experience and new friends as well.
powerful, long-lasting friendships for sure. Yeah.
Thanks for being here today, Lionel. We appreciate it.
very much.
Go down and say hello to Lionel at Happy Tunes, and maybe get involved in Maine Kayak Expeditions as well. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more here on the Mountain Report, so stay with us.